Greetings and welcome to the Always Reach Back podcast. I'm Don Sess, and this is the pilot episode for the Arb Bros. We know you've been waiting, so without further ado, let's start the show.
It's the ARB, BROs. What do you know? We got a TV show.
That joint look like we was in the military, right?
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm your host, Black Mal, and thanks for watching the Arb Bros. What's going on, brother?
Doing all right, man?
Yeah,
Excited to be here finally.
Finally, right?
Yes.
Man, if only y'all knew the trials and tribulations to finally get to this episode. It's just been a lot, man. We're finally here.
Yes, hoping we don't have any technical difficulties like last time.
Oh, man. Hold up, bro. We still connected.
It's a new year.
Yeah,
start.
man. New year, fresh start. 2020 was definitely challenging, not for us, but for the entire world as a whole, man.
Everybody was affected in their own.
Yeah, everyone, man. And to everyone that was affected due to the pandemic and, financially, tragically, we definitely send our condolences and prayers to all of y'all because it's definitely been challenging. I know a few folk. I know you know some folk as well.
Yes.
So we definitely want to shout out, and not just the folks that we know, to everyone, because like I said, we all in this together, and we all gonna make it out of this together. And due to that, we came with this platform that you have now, the Arb Bros, and we plan on bringing y'all so much material, as you saw in the dope short film that was made by my brand here. Definitely directed and shot the whole thing and did his thing with that.
Yes,
so,
sir, man, appreciate you for supplying the music
Oh,
for
yeah,
it.
definitely,
saved us a
definitely,
couple
man.
dollars on the cost right
Definitely, man. It's a team effort, man, and we here moving forward, and we gonna be great 2021 and moving forward just like the rest of y'all, man. So you're gonna expect great, serious topics and debates here. I'm talking about exclusive, serious conversations you can't get anywhere else, such as the greatest cereal all time is what?
That's a tough one for me. I'll have to give maybe like a top five.
Top five? Okay, well,
'Cause
we'll
just
do that.
picking one. Cereal is my favorite food. Like that's
Right.
why it's hard for me to just single out
Right.
best of all time. It
Right.
switches up over the time depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, we can do a top five, but I want you to include them childhood cereals that you.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
definitely. That's Fruity Pebbles.
Okay, Fruity Pebbles,
Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks. Okay.
Frosted Flakes.
Okay, goat.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Okay.
Gotta
okay.
throw those on
okay.
there. Gotta
That's a
throw the Frosted
curveball
Mini-
right there.
gotta
Wasn't
throw the
expecting
Frosted
that
Mini
one.
Wheats
Wasn't
on
expecting that one.
And Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay.
Gotta do
okay.
that.
I like her. See, Honey Bunches of Oats. That one came to me in my later years. Like as a kid, I got to be honest with you. The more sugar, the more unhealthier, the better. That's how my childhood was spent.
for me as
so
well.
for the most part, but I'm gonna give you my top five. Definitely Frosted Flakes. That's just. I think we can agree, right? Like that right there is probably
One of the best cereal milks of all time.
come on, man. And it's the safest purchase because everyone that gets not too much argument on that. Like you buy that, everyone tends
And you
to
can
like
slice
it.
it up the way you want to chop up some fruit or
Exactly.
put some whatever to it.
Exactly.
It goes well
So
with
yeah, I
everything.
agree with you there. Secondly, I'm gonna go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. Like I don't even eat that anymore, but my childhood, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Like it's so many Saturdays I spent with me, the TV, X-Men, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. Like it was just.
Yeah, I liked it every now and then, but it was always a little too sweet for me. I couldn't
Right.
eat a whole box.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I could crush a whole box of any other cereals I named.
Right.
I could crush a whole box of those.
Yeah, I get it. So yeah, definitely that one. Third, I gotta go with Pops. Gotta have my Pops. I know that one. That one.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, that's me. That's
I will
me.
say it's a good dry cereal though. Like,
Yeah.
you got to throw that out. Dry cereal, I'll go with the Pops. But,
Yeah, that
throwing
was
the milk in there, it gets too soggy too fast. I'm not.
that
really
was
feeling it.
me. Number 4, Golden Grams, baby. Like man, Golden Grams to this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm still
It's
crushing
crazy,
them
bro.
joints,
That's
man.
a curveball, but I I agree with that. Like,
Golden Grams, the joints is crack, man. You can't. Yeah. And this last one is definitely I'm on the island with, but I don't care. This is my top 5 kicks, man. I love them joints, bro. I still eat them to this day. Like, that was another one from a kid.
To me, that's just a different version.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Pops.
I gotta give y'all the background on that. So if you like me, you probably had parents who tried to give you healthy stuff, right? And that was the one cereal that was healthy that we could agree on. Like, it was like, okay, I'm not doing cornflakes or Rice Krispies. Trash. Like you got to put too much sugar in that. Kicks, however, you didn't have to add sugar to it, and your parents didn't mind. Well, at least mine didn't, and mind if you ate it. So that one kind of came in there, because like the commercial used to say, it was kid love, mother approved. And so it kind of went there. But yeah, speaking of trash, though, we definitely got to talk about some trash cereals too, though, right? Like, it's only right.
Can I make an honorable mention right quick?
Go ahead.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Oh, man.
Can I throw that out there?
Definitely. And that's another one. See, I didn't appreciate, this cereals, this is why I'm explaining myself, because the kid Jamal would have said, Raisin Bran out of here. Like, there's no way I would have touched that, right? But as an adult, I love it. Like, it's like, it's crack.
The Raisin Bran Crunch, as a kid, I got into it. They had the little yogurt raisins in there, so it was a little sweet. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the granola, I think.
The granola. See, I could do that.
Yeah,
now, trash cereal, and I know a lot of people, like, I used to hate Captain Crunch.
Oh, man. Captain Crunch. It messes your gums up, bro.
Yeah,
like,
if
the whole roof of your mouth up, you got to eat that a certain way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Captain Crunch.
I mentioned one already. Cornflakes that definitely got to be.
Yeah, that's always the last. Everybody has a box of
that's the joint your grandmother had. You go to your grandma's house. Oh, baby, get the cornflake. You're like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like, that was
definitely some grandma's.
That was definitely
cornflakes and butter pecan ice cream.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they always got that. Always got the butter pecan, baby. You feel me, man? But another one I wasn't a fan of, everyone else loved, but that waffle crisp cereal, I couldn't stand that. Like,
waffle crisp?
I don't know if you remember that. It was a brief period with the waffle crisp cereal, not the French toast joint, but the waffle cereal.
I didn't like the French toast ones. The waffle ones, I can't really. When I think waffles, I think honeycombs.
Right. Now, honeycombs that's an honorable mention for me. Like, honeycombs are crack. Yeah, them joints was crack. I think Rice Krispies, like, we can agree there, like the ones, not Rice Krispie treats, but the original, right? The original.
Trash?
Yeah, we can agree there.
I'm about to say, don't tell me you.
Oh, no, that's trash. No, that's a trash list. My bad.
I don't care how much sugar you add into it.
It's trash.
Gets soggy.
The best thing about it is the snap, crackle, and popping. Like, the pour the milk on your hair and go like that's dope.
That lasts about 8 seconds.
Then you just dispose of it after that. Yeah, so that's great. But yeah, man, y'all let us know though, man. Y'all communicate with us. Let us know. Reach out to our social medias. If we missed some cereals that you thought were fire, or some ones you think are trash, or if we mentioned something that we said were fire that you think are trash, whatever the case may be, man.
Yeah,
reach out to us on social media and let us know. We encourage it, man.
Hey, what about Wheaties?
Wheaties? I've never had Wheaties, man. The only thing dope about Wheaties was it was an athlete on the front of it.
And that's why I'm surprised I can't.
Yeah, me either. Like, me either. Like, I guess I never liked the athletes that much where I was like, yo, I want to eat that. Like, nah, man.
Right.
But speaking of that, though, we got LeBron who's on the front of the Wheaties box now, you know.
First
time, and
that's a big thing.
Yeah, definitely is. You know what? I probably could have lost money on that, because I would have bet money that he had been a Wheaties box. Like, how the hell?
But that lets you know how exclusive it is.
Yeah, definitely is. Definitely. So that's a big thing, man. NBA season just started, you know, and it's a lot of things going on right now. Teams looking apart, some aren't looking apart.
Yeah, still early on.
Still early, man. So how you feel so far, man? Are you surprised by what you're seeing? Are you seeing what you thought you would see? Or
I mean, it's really hard to judge it right now because it is so early, and with the whole off season being the way it was, gonna expect them to work the kinks out.
Right.
But I'm glad to see John Wall back. I know that kind of hurts you.
Oh my goodness, it definitely does, bro. If y'all don't know, I'm a DC guy all the way, sports teams, and that can be an unfortunate thing at times. And in this situation, it is. Even though we got Russ and
Brody.
Welcome to the city, Brody, man.
Come through.
you know it, man. You welcome at the Arb Bros anytime, bro. Anytime you feel like you want to meet two real, authentic city dudes who can just chop it up and introduce you to some things about the city you might not be aware of, holla at us, man. But as far as on the court though, bro, like they're on a 2-game winning streak, and he just beat Brooklyn, which was I gotta tell you, bro. I watched the game before the football game, and it was an amazing game. I definitely didn't expect them to win it going into it, but they did, and I take it, bro, as it is. Sometimes you gotta hit a few bumps to hit your stride.
You know how it is once. You got the Washington football team starting to do good. The Wizards gonna feed off of that.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I know my predictions coming into before I saw anything being played, I predicted that I had KD, Kyrie, and the Nets coming out of the East, just based off how I thought it would play out. Because even though I think they're gonna take a few months or so to get to their stride, we probably won't see their best basketball until maybe February. I still think by the time the playoffs roll around, they'll be in peak position to where they're going to win a championship. Not just because of those two either. I like their bigs and I like their bench. So I think they're overall the best in the East and will come out. And in the West, I like the Clippers. I know that's the Clippers. Ooh, I get it. I'm a fan of Kawhi, and I feel like if Paul George could do what he's supposed to do, we don't even need him to do nothing spectacular. Just do what you're supposed to do. I feel they can come out the West. So those are the two teams that I was rocking with before I saw anything. What about you, man? Who do you?
Before the season started, on paper, I like Brooklyn. I agree with that as well, coming out the East. Okay. And I'm going with the Lakers to go back to the finals.
Good pick, man. I can't argue that.
Second year, AD and LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
They got a little more continuity.
Yeah.
They got a little more solid role players this year.
The Marc Gasol pickup for them was huge. I feel like that was
like I said, they got a couple more solid
like,
role players than they had last year.
For a couple reasons. Him and Schroeder, because what it does is it allows LeBron to get rest within the game because he doesn't have to facilitate everything. Marc Gasol is he's a beast at passing that ball, man. That's in my opinion the best aspect of his game, like more than the defense and everything else. So I feel like that acquisition might have been the best as far as the role players who got moved around. I feel like that might have been the best acquisition the whole offseason. So I'm not mad at that pick, man. I definitely think that, solid picks, man.
You got any dark horses?
Of course. Well, we briefly just spoke about one, John Wall with the Houston Rockets. I think Houston, if Harden can just stop bitching and get his shit together and realize, I got a decent team here, they can do something, man, because Wall look good, Boogie look good. Yeah, man,
shout out Boogie.
Yeah, shout out to Boogie, man. I've been wanting you to come to the Wizards, man, for so long, and they never made that happen, and that's probably why John Wall wanted to go to Houston, probably, man. I don't know. We'll never know. Hopefully we will know, because we plan on getting to the point where we can talk to people of that magnitude to find those things out. But, got to crawl before you walk, baby. But, that's definitely my dark horse, I think. Houston in the West. In the East, my dark horse was the Wizards, but they started out on 5, so But I'm stay put. Now, when I say the Wizards, I'm not saying to win it all, but I think that they could be a team that could possibly be the team you don't want to play and play. Like they could be the team that could, maybe second round if they lucky.
Spoken like a true Washingtonian.
Yeah, definitely. But and because, the East is just so top-heavy. Like, when you look at the East, you see Brooklyn, you see the Celtics, you see Giannis and the Bucks. I really don't see past, though. Even though Philly is looking good starting out.
What about Miami? You got them doing anything?
I don't. I feel like a lot of that was bubble.
That was bubble stuff?
I feel a lot of that was bubble stuff, bro. I honestly do. And you kind of seeing it this year. Like, the Nuggets aren't looking how everyone thought they were. Miami. And you said that. Like,
50-50. Jamal Murray, I like his game when it's on.
Yeah.
But when it's off.
So
pretty.
I mean, it's only been, like I said, we 5-6 games and have as many events. So we got, even though you don't have time because you're only playing 70 games. So like that's 72. Yeah, you don't have the typical 80+ games. So that's huge. You really can't afford to get into a 7-8 game
like
hole.
I said, especially with the first portion of the season being pretty much a preseason, so you could just build that chemistry.
Right, but I do think you are seeing teams who didn't go to the bubble. Like you're seeing a lot of them have the benefit of being fresh and a lot of them are looking a lot better than what people anticipated them possibly being.
For
Like
sure.
Atlanta,
I mean, they had
like
9 months
Atlanta. Yeah, I'm
off.
about to say like Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta. A lot of that is just fresh. Like I like Trey Young, and I feel he can be a beast at some point. Because again, when people call you a beast in today's league, you gotta put it in context. Like the game is set up to get elite numbers, so you gotta look it sounds crazy to say, but you kind of gotta look past the numbers and look at the impact on the game in today's league. It's like, yeah, I see your numbers, but y'all 15 and whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like when you got certain people who numbers don't look the best, like you might look at for example, when Tony Parker was in San Antonio or somebody like that, like Kyle Lowry in Toronto. Kyle Lowry's numbers aren't the best, but for some reason his team is there every single year, and they have a shot.
Like
so to me,
the Pat Beverly effect.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So to me, that's how I look at this. And when you do it that way, you get labeled a hater sometimes. It's like, oh, look at his numbers. Woo woo. I see that, but the impact on the game is what means the most. So, we have more time to talk because I definitely feel like you said we will have time to see teams play. There'll be trades, there'll be injuries. So we can always revisit this.
Way too early, but early predictions. You got Clippers and Nets.
Clippers and Nets.
I got Lakers
and Nets. So yeah, we'll be able to chop it up.
Possibly I'll throw Dallas out there.
Dallas, yeah. Porzingis with them. I feel like Porzingis is a unicorn. If he can come back and be the unicorn that he is, like, because what do you do with that? He's 7'2". He can put the ball on the floor. Yeah, he can shoot. So yeah, his only question is, which is the best ability, availability. Which
I'll say the best ability is dependability. You could be available, but if I can't depend on you, what are you there for?
Exactly. So yeah, But we also have the football playoffs, which start next week. And
I know you.
Oh man, Birdman head rub Stevie J face, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, baby, we gotta get it started. Like, man, it feels great, bro. I want to see. You know what's crazy? Before we started this earlier, I mentioned to you how I was getting into it with a few Washington fans. Like, we have fans that are actually saying we shouldn't be happy, like, oh, we're 7-9 and y'all acting like we, like, bro, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Would you rather been the worst team in this division or the best one? Like, I don't understand people's logic, bro.
You division champs and
you got a shot.
Everybody's 0-0 right now.
Exactly.
So it starts over any given Sunday. Anything's possible,
bro.
I will say now, as Niners fans, we had it was what it was with us this year. Had a lot of injuries,
man.
But living in the city, I just went to the grocery store before we came here. It definitely was a good energy in the air just because of that. Everybody's open, holding doors.
For sure.
Extra polite.
For sure, bro.
Saying thank you. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
For sure, bro. Keep it up.
And I definitely feel like, they got Tampa, and they're probably like 2 touchdown underdogs or whatever they are. I don't even know the line. I haven't looked at it yet. But again, man, with that D-line, I'm confident that they have a shot. Will they win? I want them to.
I will say, based off y'all front four, like, y'all definitely have a shot against anybody.
This boy Chase Young, man, he's every now and then there comes a franchise-changing player that you draft, man. Hopefully, like, again, we got to see it over and over again, but hopefully that's the guy, man.
Looks like
he looks the part. He looks the part. Him and Sweat. Like, I think if we could keep those 2 guys together for 10
look
years.
Look at the names though. Like Chase Young,
and that's a beast name for a freaking defender, right? Like, all he does is Chase Young, chases offensive players. Gotta love it, man. But who do you feel like what do you feel about the playoffs? Who you feel's coming out the NFC, man? We'll start there.
NFC, I like Green Bay.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm with you there.
Big Aaron Rodgers fan. Wish we would have drafted him when we had a chance. And I know he does too.
Yeah.
But we're not going to dwell on that right now.
I know that sucks.
I would like to see Green Bay come out. It would be nice if y'all did some miracle.
Yeah.
Playing off the whole 2020, anything can happen.
I'm with you, bro. It would be so 2020. Even though we in 2021 now, but it's still 2020 season. So that would be fitting.
But that's probably not going to happen. So let's be realistic. Green Bay.
Green Bay, I'm with you there.
Bay.
I think Rodgers taking home MVP too, just to throw that in there.
Okay, yeah, that's a good pick. Out the AFC, I like Tennessee for some reason. Like I keep coming back to.
You know who I like, and I might be crazy.
I know the Chiefs is the favorites, and all that,
it isn't the Chiefs. I like the Buffalo Bills, bro. Buffalo. Hey, bro, let me tell you.
Actually, I was looking at them.
Buffalo, bro.
Tennessee is jumping out to me.
Tennessee too, because what Tennessee doesn't matter where you play. That's why I like Tennessee.
Right.
They could play the way they play wherever. So I like them too. But Buffalo, bro, like they a sneaky 13-3. Like I didn't even realize. Like it's like wow. Like that's
but
pretty.
then when you assess the roster, though,
exactly, they got at every position, and it's like, yo, these. I think Josh Allen, man, he's definitely done what I wish the guy we just released would have done. Put up, he shut up and put up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you would like to see from a franchise quarterback.
Speaking of shutting up and putting up, Baker Mayfield got
Baker's too, man. Yeah, and
I
look, and you know what? I'm not a believer. Baker, congratulations! You did all you did was what you were supposed to, and beat the teams ahead of you and put in front of you. But with that,
I'm a believer, Baker. So if you want to come in, you can sit right here next to me.
You can still come on. Hey, look here. I'm just being honest.
Sit right here.
I didn't say you were trash. I didn't say that you couldn't play. I think that you benefited from Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and that defense. Like I feel like that team.
But to his credit, he did enough to not
mess it up. And no, you're absolutely right. But do I feel he's that? I'm not ready to say he's the. He might be Tannehill and that's okay. Look where the Tennessee Titans are. You just picked them to potentially win the AFC. So that's not a knock. That's all I'm saying, Baker. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying I believe you're one of those Alex Smith, Tannehill type of quarterbacks. One of the guys who can get you there and possibly win it for you. Just won't be the reason you win. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Game. There we go. That's the term they like to throw. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to put that out there. But I'm with you. I like Buffalo. I think I'm a rock with Buffalo, bro. I like Buffalo. I agree with your pick with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I think that's why I actually got winning. I think Aaron is going to get that second one. And
I ain't even thinking about picking a winner.
I think he's going to win it, man.
Yeah, anything's fine. I would go with A-Rod, man.
Yeah,
A-Rod. I would go with A-Rod.
Like okay, cool, man. So definitely my man Alex Smith will be under center for us in this playoff game, which is a miracle in itself, right? Like this is like the best comeback story
of all time.
Got to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, the whole team though. You got the coach. He beat cancer.
Yeah, definitely, man. Then you had the distraction with the quarterback who was supposed to be the guy.
The name change, which I feel like lifted the curse.
The sexual allegations that are still going, by the way. Like that's not done. That stuff's still pending. So yeah, but for Alex in particular, man, like for him to go through what he went through, man, it's like I personally thought he wouldn't play again. What about you?
Definitely. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but from what the doctor said, he wasn't supposed to be able to play again. And then with the infections, getting 17 surgeries. Within a 9 month or
it was
within a
year. It was. I mean, we saw the documentary. We saw his leg to see what that leg looked like then, and to see him competing in the NFL now, bro.
Every time he he gets tackled, takes a sack, it's hard for me to watch. I feel like, bro, just why would y'all?
Right, man.
It's
right.
So yeah, let's say he's our ex-quarterback. I was a fan of him when he played with the Niners. So definitely rooting for you, Alex. Hope y'all have a good turnout. But I know you got a little deeper connection to him. Yeah,
for sure, man. So Alex, when Alex suffered his injury, I was actually in the process of rehabbing mine, which was a broken tibia and fibula to both of my legs, man. Like, yeah, and it's crazy because I suffered mine at work just like he did, and I was watching him work when he suffered his, and as soon as it happened, I immediately knew that's what it was. Turned into a doctor, bro. Straight up Doogie Howser. Was just, oh man, yeah, that's a broken tibia and fibula. And sure enough, when they announced it, that's what it was, man. But Like,
so you broke both your legs
yeah, definitely.
at the same time.
At the same time, simultaneously.
At work.
At work.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So, for those who don't know, I've been in the freight delivery industry my entire adult life basically. And on this particular day, October 23rd, 2018, I was out shooting my regular, doing what I normally do, not thinking that this is potentially the last day I'm going to be doing this, just shooting my regular. I get down to like my last 5 stops of the day, y'all, and I pull up to the stop. It was a residential stop. I'm at a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So as I'm pulling up to the stop, I noticed there's another delivery person there from a different company, which I won't name, but they were there. I blow the horn at them, just professional courtesy, let them know I'm there. Mm-hmm. He speaks and whatever. I then proceed to park my vehicle on the same side of the street his vehicle is on. But his vehicle is facing the opposite direction. So the front of his truck is going that way, mine is going that way.
You to the left, you're facing to the right.
Basically, but we're bumper to bumper, but there's enough space in between so I can get to the back and open up the back door to get my package. Mm-hmm. So I proceed to do that. I get out of the car, I walk to the back, I open up the door. As I'm getting my packages, I hear the trucks behind me start, and he backs up fast as hell, instantly sandwiching me between both of the vehicles, breaking my right and left tibia and fibia, and I'm on the ground instantly, just like, what the hell just happened?
So when he first hit you, did he stop and see what happened, or did he drive forward?
Yeah, so when he first hit me, went boom, I scream. I fall, he pulls up, stops the car. Right. Gets out and whatever, and instantly runs over there, and he's, oh my God, I'm sorry. Tells me everything he did. I wasn't paying attention. I was on the phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were behind me.
Your initial reaction? Are you angry and like pain?
Initial reaction is more shock and fear, because I had no idea what happened. Like, I mean, I know what happened, but it's the shock. Like, oh my goodness, this really just happened. And then on top of that, I'm trying to stand up and I can't. So I initially thought I was paralyzed, which made me panic. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm paralyzed. But I was able to move my toes. So I'm like, okay, I'm not paralyzed. I'm just fucked up in some capacity that I don't quite know yet. Right. So initially, I'm panicking. I'm shocked. I'm in shock, and I'm afraid. That's what's going on. But as he get out there, as I said, the gentleman gets out. He's there with me talking. He had a young lady with him who, her first day on the job, and I know this because she's on the phone going off like, oh my God, this nigga just hit somebody. I can't believe this. Right. So I'm trying to calm them down. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm trying to calm them down because I don't want them to leave me. So I didn't want to be abrasive, and even though you just hit me with a goddamn car, right? I still don't want to be like, oh, you motherfucker. Like,
is there anybody else outside that seen it?
The person who I was delivering to, she came out. She came out of her house. She was on the phone. She let me know she was on the phone with the ambulance. Okay. He was on the phone with the people as well. So, and the other girls on the phone with whoever. So everyone's on the phone. He's on the ground with me, consoling me. As I'm telling everybody to calm down, everything gonna be okay. He's there consoling me, like, I'm sorry, man, I'm gonna stay here with you till the ambulance came.
The irony of that, though, like, everybody calm down.
Right, everybody, exactly. Like, everybody calm down. Like, please, realize who's here in pain. Like, I don't need y'all saying anything. This is about me. But anyway, I'm laying there, and he's laying there with me, and like, which was dope. And he's like, man, they're on their way. And then the ambulance came, and
So the guy that hit you's laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground. He's laying there with me the entire time until the paramedics arrive. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that, brother. And to answer your question, as far as the pain, that didn't initially kick in until they picked my ass up off that ground, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, bro, I was good.
One time.
Bro, I mean, I wish I could describe it. It was like every bad, from whether it's aching, whether it's fire, whether it's a pulsating feeling, whatever pain you felt in your life, it was all of that combined into one, bro. And he just picked me up, and I made the mistake of looking down. And then I seen the bones everywhere, and my legs, it was disgusting. And I was just, oh shit. Now I'm losing it. Like, I'm panicking. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? They're
what am I gonna do about my legs?
Exactly. What am I gonna do about my legs? Like, well, he gonna be okay, man. But anyway, they picking me up. they calm down, Mr. Edwards. They pushing my head back to refrain me from looking. So they put me in the back of the ambulance, gave me some good dope, which made me calm down a little bit, and proceeded to take me to the hospital. So, yeah, that's how that went.
Get to the hospital. What's the process after that? Like,
so they took me to the hospital, which was Prince George's Hospital, which is now University of Maryland, right there in Cheverly. And they take me there through the trauma center. Obviously, I went straight into surgery. Like they took me there. It might have taken somewhere between 8 to 12 minutes. Like they take me in there. They take me to the back, ask me some questions. Next thing I know, I got the thing on my face to put me to sleep. Anesthesia. There you go. And I wake up.
How long was your surgery? You know?
I don't know how long the surgery was. That's what I can find out. I don't know how long it was, but I do know when I woke up, I had rods on both sides of my leg, inside and out, bro, sticking out. I mean, like it was the craziest shit. It scared me.
Forrest Gump.
Basically, yeah, like exactly like that. But they were inside my skin though, like the drilled inside of my skin, bro. And it was so like we have pictures of this, by the way, which you all will see. You know, viewer discretion is advised, and it's definitely was painful. Like that's when the pain really kicked in. Like after the surgery, I wake up. It felt like I had hearts inside of my legs. Like the pulsating was just crazy. And yeah, man, it was the beginning of the rehab process from that point.
So what was that like?
Challenging, very challenging, and more so due to the mental side. Because the physical, of course, but mentally, I was fucked up, bro. Like it took, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I was somewhat back to myself, because it's a lot of why me, like self-pity, like damn, like then I'm questioning myself, like maybe I should have just waited till they pulled off, and then I'm mad at him, like damn, this motherfucker, I spoke to him and everything, like I know he saw me, like I did all of that, bro. So it's like, okay, fortunately the doctors did realize it and suggested that I go speak to a therapist, which happened. So I started going to see a therapist 3 times a week for 2 hours. That was, I can't even put a number on how much that helped, bro. Like that was so invaluable, because not only did it help me get through that situation, allow me to speak on things that happened to me in the past, which further helped me move along with this. So once my mental got right, it was when it was the time to tackle the physical part, it made it so much easier. But to directly speak on the physical, the first thing was, it was a step-by-step process, bro. Like I'm literally was in baby mode again. I had to learn how to do it all over. So you start with learning how to take your legs and take them out of the bed so you can stand up, putting them in position. I had to learn how to do that. Once I got to that, now it's okay, you got to learn how to stand up.
What are you using? You using some assistance? So
at first they give you what's the name of it? Okay, it was like a long instrument that had a huge circle at the end. Okay, yeah, that was definitely pause on that, but it was a instrument that had a circle at the end that I could fit my foot through, and I could lift my leg up and move it over. So you start doing that, because I couldn't physically do it on my own.
Hooking your leg.
Yeah, hooking my leg, pulling it, and I had to like a lasso, baby, and I had to do that. It looked like a noose. That's the only thing I can think of to describe. But I'm pulling that. I'm pulling it. And I had to do that periodically, because not only was this part of the rehab process, I was at risk of having blood clots if I didn't maneuver my legs. If I just let them sit there, I clot up. And that's how you get infection, and that's how. So I had to through the day do this, like just move it around and do all of that just to get the blood circulating to avoid the clots. So that was a process. Once I finally got to the point where I could maneuver on my own, now I'm practicing standing up. All right, you got to stand up. And then your stamina, you got to build that back up. Like I can stand, but I can only stand for like some seconds. Like I'm standing like maybe 5 seconds. Boom. So now we got to build that up. We got to build it up till you're able to stand up for longer periods of time. So once I get to the point where I'm able to stand up for long periods of time, we taking steps now. We got to do the whole walking thing, which is a tedious process. So you basically just doing everything that you did as an infant all over again.
So how long did it take you from you were able to get out of bed, stand up, and
that was probably
couple
probably like a month and a half. Yeah, like a month and a half, I was able to do that. You talking about on my own?
Right.
Yeah, that was like a month and a half. Like I had like a month and a half every day of practicing.
Yeah, I know you were doing it because you were saying once you were able to go up to the steps by yourself, that was like the next part.
That was the next part, exactly. So yeah, it was once you knock something off the checklist, it's on to the next thing. It's like, okay, he's walking now. Okay, now let's do stairs. So now we're on the stairs. Boom, boom. Okay, he could do 1 stair now. Let's try to get him to 2 stairs. Okay, he's doing 2 stairs. Let's get him to 3. Okay, he's doing 3. Let's get him to the entire row. Let's get him.
So that's what got you from being, or that was the last part of your rehab was stairs?
No. Well, as far as at that location, yes, because I got transferred after to another place where I had intensified it up to do even more. So like, yeah, once I was able to do the stairs, go up and down. Okay, you basically got the basics to where you can maneuver around, running, jumping, all that other stuff that was waiting for me. Like, nah, like I definitely had some more stuff to do. But like, yeah, that was as far as the gist of it. Yeah, that was the.
So when they transferred you to your next location, what was that process
So that's when you try and get back to the league. Like, man, and I say that because that's what my physical therapist said to me. He was like, man, look, you're a young man. You know, relatively, you know, still in good shape. I'm going to treat this like we trying to get you back to the league, brother. And I'm like, back to the league? So, oh, yeah, you my wide receiver who just had two tragic leg injuries, and I got to get you back in your position on the team. And that's how like, at that point, bro, I'm in a pool doing lateral move. I mean, like, it was easier to do because of my mental was better, but still challenging because, again, that's like, bro, I'm not trying to get back to the league. Like, I just need to be able to get around in the community, you know? But I'm glad he attacked it that way, though, because it allowed me to get to where I am quicker now. So, like, that was dope. So, just a lot of strenuous rehab. That's basically what that was about. Like,
so you still have metal in your legs now?
Yeah, in one of them. I have in my left leg, there's still a rod in there that won't ever be removed.
There's no possibility of it ever
that's not coming out. And I might need a knee replacement because all the cartilage in my I'm sorry, I left out a detail. I also suffered a torn ACL in my right knee. This is my second time having that. Suffered that first time when I was 19, 20 or something. So like it was a long time ago, first time.
Right.
But due to all of these complications, I have no cartilage in my right knee whatsoever. So the pain.
Was that down at the rec?
Yeah, that was down at the rec playing basketball.
Yeah, I was there for the ACL.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that.
I remember that.
That was the first time. Went up, and next thing you know, I was like on the ground.
The ultimate fadeaway, like he never came back.
Ultimate, and I missed the shot. Like, I remember everything. They missed the damn shot. But yeah. I definitely might have to get another, it might be future surgeries down the line. Well, there will be future surgeries down the line.
Right.
So because of that, there's more, I have to go see a doctor who would determine the type of therapy and things that I would need further down the line.
So you get the whole, when it's raining or the weather?
Oh, come on, bro. I'm the weatherman, bro. Like, yeah, it's. I definitely know when it's going to snow. I can tell you that.
What's that feel like, though?
It's it's two feelings. First, it's more of an ache, like an aching pain. Like you just feel like an ache, and you're in this particular part, my shin area, right there under the knee, and I feel like an ache. And then it turns into more like of a throb. Like once it seemed like later on, like once it ever starts happening, it's more of a throb. And the doctor was like, yeah, it's pretty much nothing they can do about that. But I, use my CBD oils whenever that come into play, and that helps a lot. So, yeah.
You feel that in both of your legs or just the one with the rod?
Just the right leg. Actually, no, the one with the rod isn't the one that bothers me. It's the one with the without of it. Exactly. And that's the one that's crazy. Right, exactly, bro. Like, this one bothers me when I do stuff. Like, I have to actually, put this to use for it. But the right one, for whatever reason, and this the one that was like, bro, when I tell you the right was the one that was, I guess because it's the one that was damaged the most. Like, yeah, like it's the one that's giving
that's
me.
Pretty strange. I would have thought it would have been vice
Yeah,
versa.
me too. I definitely thought that would be the case as well, bro. But like, yeah, my left one, if I'm not running or if I'm not doing something, when I leave therapy, like, yeah, this joint his. But that's to be expected. Like, it's, you know,
Well,
it's part
I
of the
would like to
process.
say it's good to see you up and walking, running up and down the steps.
For sure,
Even though your legs get a little wobbly, sometimes you might knock something over.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely better than seeing you laid
like,
up.
are you tip drilling? What you doing? You tip drilling up there? Like, nah, nigga, I'm just
definitely better than seeing you laid up in that hospital, bro.
Oh, man, what? And I appreciate you for even coming there, man. Like when you go through things like this, you find out who's really in your corner. And this brother here, I mean, my man rode bikes up there to come see me, man. I don't know how many people to do that. Like, you know what I mean? You got some dudes who had cars who I didn't see. My man had a bike and came and saw me. So, like, I appreciate that. Man, definitely a real one, brother.
But that's a testament to you because, you know, I'm not doing that for everybody.
Nah, for sure.
It's my good, man. Like I said, I was just glad to see you up in spirits because, like I said, a lot of people get down in those situations and it could change their life forever. Like they're not the same person. And you being so uplifting and always making other people laugh and joking around, I didn't want it to affect you in a way where it was like, it just changed your whole personality. So when I went up there and you was like, hey bro, you trying to go on the roof and hit this J? That's when I was like, I know my man is back.
Yes,
like,
sir. Yes, sir,
so,
man. And I appreciate that, brother. I definitely glad you was there to share those moments with me, man. For real, man. That's from the heart. That ain't just me rapping, man, at all.
You already know.
At all, man. So, definitely, this platform we have here, man, we plan on providing a space, this space you see us in, for anyone that's out there doing anything, man. Whatever.
And we'll pull up to your space, too.
Exactly.
We're not just limited here. We can bring... This is all mobile.
Exactly.
You can pull up to your establishment, set up there, and like you said, this is a space for us to give our opinion and also a platform for everybody else to share their talents.
Exactly, man. So I don't care if you rapping, if you dancing, if you make clothes, if you sell lotion.
You in the real estate.
If you're in the real estate, if you make porn, whatever it is you do. Even if you do what we do.
What was the last?
If you make poems, not porn. But it's porn too. If you if you do porn, hey, we don't just come up here. You know, porn's $1 billion industry, so people watch it.
Trillions.
Trillions of them. So come up, hey, whatever you do. We have a space, or we can come to your space and get to know you, man, because that's how we are on the Arb Bros, and we always reach back. So make sure you reach out, man.
Yes, sir.
And until next time, y'all stay wonderful and great like y'all are. And we'll holler at y'all. I'm Black Mal.
I'm Don Sess.
And we'll catch you on the next. Oh, my bad. Okay, we can do that. Come on. Let's do it. I'm Black Mal.
I'm Don Sess.
And we're the Arb Bros. Until next time, peace. That's it right there, bro. That's it. That's it right there, bro.
This shit still...
That's it, bro. That's it. Did you do it? That's it, my nigga. That's it. Bro, that's it. That come from all that practice. Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it to this point of the video, you're super duper dope, which you could further demonstrate by subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell so you get all the notifications when we drop new content. Peace.